Lumity One-Shots by its_Kingston on AO3. Episode 2. Chapter 2. Money. Where's my money? Amity growled, cornering the debtor in an abandoned alleyway. You know I always succeed. By any means. She dragged out her words, slowly stepping closer to the figure. Amity Blight was the best loan shark Blight's loans had. She had never failed to give her money back, and the person in front of her would be her 100th successful job. The person tried to duck past Amity, but was caught by their arm and slung into the nearest wall. Despite their struggling, they were tightly pinned with no way out. Let's see who we're dealing with, Amity said as she yanked down the debtor's mask. Amity groaned in annoyance. No sé that. I should have known. Amity stood face to face with the notorious thief, Luz Noceda. Amity recalled her instructions when she was put on the job, simply to retrieve the money, not collect the debt like normal. You stole from Blight Loans, and you thought you could get away scot-free? Amity laughed wildly. Well, Blight, Luz bloke, clearly confident, despite being pinned to the wall. You don't have your money, and neither do I, so maybe I did. What? Amity roared. Her perfect record was at stake as she tried to decipher the bluff from the truth. Is there a problem? Luz cooed, smiling devilishly. You're the problem, Amity groaned, tightening her grip on Luz. Where did you put my money? I'm not sure, but maybe some incentive would jog my memory? Luz shrugged, her smile only growing. Amity reached back and pulled out a small blade. She held it up, letting it gleam in the light before bringing it close to Luz. How is this for incentive? Amity mocked. I can't tell you where your money is, if I'm dead. Luz fired back, unfazed by the threat. Amity groaned and lowered her knife. What do you want? Let me keep the money, and I'll tell you where it is, Luz said, chuckling. Amity glared at her and pressed her back against the wall harder, speaking sternly. Tell me where the money is. Nope, Luz said back. I wouldn't be a good thief if I folded under kind of pressure. Amity was used to dealing with Luz. This wasn't the first time they had met, nor was it the first time Luz had made absurd demands. One of us has to give up eventually, and it'll never be me, Amity said back, composing herself. I made sure to clear my schedule once I caught word of them sending you after me, Luz replied, raising her arms above her head and stretching. How long do they give you to receive your money before they call you a failure and send someone else out? Amity winced at the word failure. I have never failed before, and I won't start now, she declared. I've given you time to think about your demands. Tell me, or I'll start chopping your hands off, Amity threatened. Whoa, calm down, Blighty. No need for violence. Actually, I'm a bigger fan of love. Luz began, smiling slyly as she continued. Speaking of love, I sure would love a kiss from you. That's sure to remind me where I put your money, Luz said, grinning as she watched Amity react. What kind of... what? Amity said, loosening her hold on Luz in her confusion. Luz took the opportunity to grab Amity by the wrist. You heard me. A kiss from you, Amity Blight, Luz said again, tapping her foot. Time's a-wasting. What? Amity stood, still disoriented, unsure of what she was supposed to do in this situation. Hey, Blighty, how long was it before they call you a failure? We've been here for a while. Luz pressured, acutely aware of what she was doing. Whatever. Amity grumbled, albeit far more flustered than she let on. She leaned in and pressed a kiss to Luz's lips, getting far too into it for someone who didn't want to do it. While Amity was unsure of why, it just felt right. All of it. The way they seemed to fit together, the sparks that seemed to fly as they stood close, the lightning that was shot through her body as they kissed. Nothing felt wrong. Amity lifted her arm and ran her fingers through Luce's hair, still not breaking the kiss. Luce responded, wrapping her arms around Amity, pulling her closer. Eventually they had to break apart, quickly gulping air down. Damn, Blight, Luce murmured, watching as Amity fought to get her emotions in check. Shut up, Amity mumbled, awkwardly clearing her throat, before remembering she wasn't just there to make out. Now what happened to my money? That better have made you remember, Noseda. Yeah, calm down. I remember what happened. Luce responded, grinning mischievously as she spoke. I remember I had nothing to do with it, and that I heard a rumor about the blue spirit wanting the cash, though. Luce paused to look at Amity. I even have an alibi, Blighty. I was getting lunch. Check the CCTV. She laughed. What? Amity mumbled, not entirely convinced Luce wasn't lying. Oh, hey. Luce began, stepping closer and pushing Amity against the wall. I hope you don't treat all your debtors like that. I like to be special. Luce leaned in and kissed Amity on the cheek, before stuffing her hands into her pockets and walking away, leaving a disoriented Amity alone in an otherwise empty alley. Okay, that one was kind of cute. Kind of. I like it. It was cute. Okay, so what could happen with that one is Amity helps Luce. No, Luce helps Amity get the money back. Flirting ensures, and then slowly, Luce is helping Amity a whole lot more. Her payment for, helping Amity more with like tough debtors or anything like that is smooches. And soon enough, Amity starts finding excuses to need to pay Luce. Luce finds excuses for things she needs to get done. And it just goes on like that till they finally tie the knot and be like, yeah, let's date. Let's stop fully gagging. Let's stop, tiptoeing around the bush. Let's just be girlfriends kind of situation. I don't know, this one's short. I don't know, I don't have like a big hurrah. I guess like the big, what's it called? Okay, the big, angst and controversy, or not controversy, but, plot moving device, I guess, or whatever. Not controversy, not angst either. The whole conflict, there you go. I know it started with a ka. So the whole conflict could probably be, I don't know, probably Adia wouldn't like her daughter associated with, or dating, or, I don't know, freaking kissing, a well-known robber, like Luce no Seda. So, yeah. Anyways, I think for now, that's it. The next one-shot is called Little Miss Perfect. Ooh, is it gonna have to do with school? Is it gonna have to do a little bit like Little Miss Perfect? This one's a little bit longer. That one's 10 minutes. We get a little bit longer one on that one. 10 minutes long. Ooh, what did we do to get the pleasure? The next one is 18 minutes long. God damn, what did we do to get the pleasure? And then the fifth one is 15 minutes long. See, even in one-shots, you start getting, like, longer. Okay, as always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.